How's it going, Smashers? I'm DatSmashBro and welcome to the Moveset Ideas series. With each new installment of Smash Brothers, there's a lot of new combatants for everyone to enjoy. For this series, I do moveset creations and predictions for potential newcomers. And for this video, we will be looking over a character who is a small purple dragon that likes to headbutt enemies, known as Spyro the Dragon. Spyro is the titular and main protagonist of the series with the same given name. He debuted in his first installment on September 9, 1998 for the PlayStation 1. Created by Craig Stitt, designed by Charles Zambilas, and developed by the studio, Insomniac Games. They've also are known for the Ratchet and Clank series, Resistance series, and made other titles like Sunset Overdrive and the Spider-Man games. Spyro be traveling to different parts of the Dragon Realms with his best friend, Sparks. He is considered to be the youngest out of all of the dragons. But this doesn't stop the fella from being the hero to them all. Since the release of his first game, Spyro has gotten many future game titles. He became one of the PlayStation mascots during his inception, until his acquisition by Activision in 2008, and then Microsoft in 2022. He also had collaborated with Crash Bandicoot in his games as well. Speaking of other games, Spyro has made other appearances in other titles like the Skylander games. Although he hasn't made any appearances in a Smash title yet, the question is this: what if Spyro was converted into a playable fighter in Smash? I've managed to put together an entire move set for him. Me and a lot of other people did, but this is my version of it to clear things up. I've also made an illustration of it all so people can have a visual understanding on how the character's fighting style could perform in the game. Disclaimer: what you are about to see is not an official move set by the Smash developers or Sakurai's company. This was made for fun and speculating. While I did made this to be as accurate as possible, the whole move set could be changed if the character were to be included in future installments. So folks, without further ado, let's Spyro ourselves into the move set of Spyro. Spyro in Smash will perform moves that are from his games. 7 illustration panels for this moveset will feature Spyro doing fire attacks, while the other moves will be of him doing physical attacks. On his size, he'll be small as usual. His attack speed can be neutral, along with his running speed as well. Spyro will be able to perform 4 jumps in the air because of his wings. Obviously, he will be considered a quadruple combatant like Duck Hunt and Ivysaur. For his jab attack, he swipes his claw sideways, followed by a headbutt, and ends it with a flamethrower attack. The flamethrower attack at the end can be his rapid jab attack. This is the standard combo that Spyro performs on the ground. For his front tilt, he does his fire burst attack. This is Spyro's standard attack that he does in his games. This attack can have a multi-hit effect on the opponent. This won't be able to KO the fighters, because this is his weakest fire attack in this move set. For Spyro's up tilt attack, he performs an upward headbutt attack, similar to Pikachu's up throw. Instead, this up tilt will come out slower, but more powerful. This can be used as a combo starter from the ground. The down tilt can be him swiping his tail in front of him at a low angle. This move's power is weak, but it has a pop-up effect. The front tilt will be considered a projectile. The other fighters can reflect this move back to you if not careful. Now that we are done with his simple attacks, let's go on up to his aerials. For his aerial attacks, he does a fire attack in one aerial move, and the other attacks will be physical. For his neutral air, he spins himself in a circular motion. This move has a decent knockback, however, this won't have a multi-hit effect. The front air for Spyro, it is him doing an aerial flamethrower attack. This move, unlike the neutral, has a multi-hit effect on it, in which you can use this to KO the fighter. For his back air, he expands and flap his wings behind him. This is similar to Corrin's back air attack in Smash. This move can KO the fighter at a high damage percentage. It'll come out a bit slow, so you'll have to time it. Spyro's up air attack is him swiping his tail in an arch-like pattern above him. This can be used as a follow-up attack after a tilt attack from the ground. The power of this move is weak. The damage percentage for the opponent has to be very high in order for you to KO from this attack. For his down air, he does his horn dive attack. This move is done in the Spyro games to break rocks and other materials. He will fall down into the ground fast and damage any fighter this move connects with. This can also KO the fighters at a high damage percentage. The back and down air will be his strongest aerial attacks. The up and front air will be used to perform combos with. For his dash attack, he does his head bashing charge attack. This is his secondary attack that Spyro does in his games. It is strong enough to knock back enemies. In Smash, this attack can launch and KO the fighter. The move can give him armor properties. Okay, let's go on over to his Smash attacks. Spyro's Smash attacks can be him doing 2 fiery attacks and 1 physical move. So, to go through this simply, his forward smash is him doing a combustion attack like Ridley. Just like that move, this has a powerful knockback that can easily KO the fighter at a high percentage. This is one of his strongest attacks. For his up smash, Spyro breathes fire in a wavy pattern above him. This move can have a multi-hit effect on it. You can use his up tilt and follow up with this smash attack. This can KO as well. The down smash is Spyro spinning himself around at a lower position. He uses his wings here as blades. This move, just like the up smash, has a multi-hit effect on it. Maybe this attack can have him spitting out fire as well, just like this attack here. Now that we're done with the smash attacks, let's take it up a notch with his specials. For Spyro's special attacks, he does 1 fiery move and 3 different attacks. And for the fiery move for Spyro, is him performing a super flame. This is an attack that comes from Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. In this moveset, he shoots out a fireball in front of him. You can repeatedly press the B button to fire back to back. This attack is considered weak, but however, for this moveset, if you manage to hold down the B button, he can charge up and enlarge the fireball and shoot it out in front of him. This form is much stronger than his simple fireball attack. You won't be able to store the charged fireball like Hero's neutral special move. This move on full charge can launch and KO the fighter. For the side special, Spyro uses his skateboard. He uses this skateboard in the mini-games. For Smash Brothers, you can free ride this skateboard around the levels. This is basically Wario's bike attack. Just like that move, you won't be invincible. Any strong attacks or projectiles can knock you off the skateboard. Attack-wise, this move can launch the fighters. If you cancel out of this move by pressing the shield button, he flings the board in front of him, making this another projectile attack that he can use in battles. For the recovery, he performs a powerful takeoff into the air. In the early Spyro games, he could only glide airborne until later games. I did mention in the beginning that Spyro can jump 4 times. After the first jump, he can flap his wings 3 times until he falls back down. With the 4 jumps that Spyro does, he can perform his recovering move. If you hold down the B button after the takeoff, he will start to glide forward. This is a great recovery for the dragon himself. And yes, this does knock back the fighters that he catches above him. If anything, this is just like Kazuya's recovery in Ultimate. For the down special, he uses his ice breath. This is one of the elements that Spyro can use that's called elemental breath. In Smash Brothers, this is like the Ice Climber's down special attack. If you manage to keep the opponents in the ice breath for 3 seconds straight, they will be frozen solid for about 3 seconds. In that small time frame, you can use any strong attack as a follow-up. If the opponent's damage percentage is over 100, the freeze will last up to 6 seconds. This attack has no knockback or launch power to it. It is only used as a trapping tool for Spyro. Okay now guys, we're done with the special attacks. Let's move on to Spyro's grabs. Spyro's grabs will consist of him doing 1 more fire attacking move and 3 physical moves. For his forward throw, he rams himself into the fighter. For his back throw attack, he tosses the fighter behind him. Better yet, he spins the fighter around and around just like this move, and then he launches the fighter behind him. For the up throw, he once again performs an upward headbutt attack. And for the down throw, he puts the fighter on the ground and breathes fire into them. The forward, back, and up throws can KO the fighter at a high damage percent, while the down throw is used as a combo starter. And now, let's finish things up with his final smash. I did say that his down throw would be his last fire attack, but I lied. Cause the final smash for Spyro could be his most powerful fire attack, Ultimate Fire Fury. This is an attack that comes from his game, The Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning. This attack is one of the elemental furies that Spyro can do in that title. and smash. This can KO any fighters he gets with this move at a high percentage. For his stage, it can be Stone Hill from the Spyro Reignited Trilogy game. This is an area that is located in the artisan's homeworld. The players can fight in the grass. Some standard platforms can be hovering above the area. This level will have other enemies in the background like goons and gem thieves. Occasionally, you'll be able to see an artisan dragon in the area as well. So folks, what do you think? Pretty interesting, huh? That's all I have for the moveset of Spyro. If you have any thoughts or anything you would like to add to this, make sure to put it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications. I also can do video requests for other characters' moveset ideas as well. If interested, you can check out my previous moveset videos I did on this channel. Thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next moveset. Take care for now.